waiting for Lindsey.
Her butt crack. It's fine. All right, we're gonna just move on from that because
Let's just wait for Lindsey to get on.
tonight it's not about that. It is about breathing, manifestation,
Everyone's celebrating.
meditation. Hi everybody. I'm gonna bring in Abby. Also, hi.
Hi.
Do you have your power back?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So everyone, just for context, Abby texted me like less than an hour ago and was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. My power's out and my internet's not working. And so you guys had a storm?
Yes, it's huge. It's like ginormous. Like people can't even get home from work in the canyons. They're all stuck in the canyon right now. Like Utah
Oh
has
my
had
gosh.
zero snow, and I think California has been super dry, and the Pacific Northwest, and now I think we're all getting it.
Yeah, apparently like it's funny how it just switched because like I was really fortunate when I was in LA. The
Yeah.
Midwest was like being bombarded by
Yeah.
storms, and luckily I was there. And now I'm in the Midwest. Since the storms ended, my power's back, everything's good again. But now everybody in LA is being bombarded with like flooding, and my neighborhood's like flooded. And so I'm like, wow, I've been very
Oh,
lucky.
really?
But I hope my house is okay. Like,
Yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
everyone's getting it now. It's really beautiful, and it made for a low key day just doing like office work and on my computer, like admin work. So it was nice just to watch the snow and
yeah.
enjoy it. Yeah.
Absolutely. I love it. Well, I'm glad you made it. I quickly went and prepared, like, in case Abby couldn't come. I was like, all right, I got a little playlist. I'm ready. I can do
Aw,
this. But
you're relieved.
I always love it when I get to like join in and participate and be a participant, and a recipient of the breath work. Because it's obviously, it's very different when you're
Oh
guiding
yeah.
it, you're
Yeah.
working it, you're doing it. But so I love that I get to come on most of the time, well, always, and just take it in.
Yay.
So
I'm glad that it worked out. I was like, oh no, I feel bad, but
no, you can't control that. So
uh,
anyways, I'm so excited to have you guys all because this is a big deal. We just yesterday entered into the year of the horse, which I think a lot of us have
yes.
been looking forward to. I know I have. Last year was the year of the snake, which I'm sure Abby's talked about a lot, but that's means that it was a year of shedding. It was a year of letting go of old things that didn't serve you. Is That's kind of painful. That's a painful process for most of us to
Oh
like
my goodness.
transform. It's like going in the cocoon. It's that uncomfortable sloughing off the old, and it officially ended 2 days ago, and yesterday was the first day of the year of the horse, which is all about like forward momentum, and I think everybody's really in need of that. So I'm very
And the
excited.
lunar eclipse. The new moon
Yes.
is today.
The new moon is today. Okay, so after this, I'm gonna do some journaling.
Yeah.
Um, I will say I felt like I had a little test come to me the other day, yesterday. I was so excited. I woke up and I was like, all right, like new energy, momentum, done with the purge, done with the shed. And I like went to the gym and I got back to the parking lot and I had a ticket on my car and I had paid the
Shoot.
parking and I was so confused and I called them. I was like, there must be a mistake because I paid. You can see my receipt. And they're like, well, you parked in like the one reserved parking lot, or spot in that lot. And
Oh
I was
my
like, no. And I
gosh.
looked at the sign and for sure there's this tiny little reserve. And so I just was like, it really took the wind out of my sail because I woke up
Yeah.
being so, and then I realized, no, 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 this is an opportunity to just practice my resilience and to say, pause, what a pleasure.
Oh my gosh.
I am grateful that I'm not destitute and I am grateful that I can pay for this parking ticket. This is a little test of the universe saying, are you going to truly believe that this is a time of forward momentum, or is one little setback going to make you be like, I knew it was stupid? Like, And so I was like, no, pause. Thank you, universe, for giving me an opportunity to be resilient. And
But we need no more of that. We're
yeah,
done.
I think I passed, so can we just like move on? But it was just ironic, and I refused to let the wind go out of my sails, even though it did for a moment. I'm like, no, 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 I'm going to hold on to this, and I'm going to believe that this is a time of good vibes. And ah,
Yeah,
anyways.
man, tests these days. Which reminds me, like it wasn't the year of the snake, but one year I ran into a store to get a present for somebody around Christmas, and I parked just like on the curb, like where everyone was parking, parallel parking. But apparently there was a sign above the curb that said handicap that I didn't see. And I went in for like 15 minutes, got my present, came out, pair of earrings for somebody, $400 ticket.
$400?
Yeah. And I gave it to my friend for Christmas, and she had no idea how much those cost. I was like,
A
pot, like,
parking? I've never heard of a parking ticket that expensive, but maybe it's because it was like a handicap spot.
but it wasn't marked on the curb because it was like the store, the curb, and then like people were parked, and then like there was a sign above, like it was like a sign, but like it was so hard to see, and they were just
Yeah.
four
I
hundred
know. I know
freaking
when I called the
bucks.
lady, I just was like, "You this was an obvious mistake." And she's just like, "Yeah, I'm sorry, but you still made the mistake." And I was like, "Ugh."
I know.
Like,
I
okay.
tried to contest mine too, and they're like, "Sorry, girly."
Yeah, nothing, we hear this every day, all day. So anyways, it's also like moving on, but I really
Moving
am
on.
excited. I feel the energy of this year in spite of it. I want to hear how you guys are doing.
Yeah.
Reading your comments right now. We see lots of people showing parking ticket stories. I like
We
these
opened
faces.
the.
Oh, lots of crying. So you're kind of feeling this push. Maybe that's the new moon energy that you're feeling.
It
Because
is. I
new
cried
moons
yesterday too.
are
So
new moons about planting seeds.
yeah, new moons and then the eclipse. It's like new moons on like steroids. So it's just kind of
Awesome.
a time. This week has been like a time of full release. Like, so if you're feeling exhausted, if you're feeling like an inner, like when a volcano is about to go up off, like an inner rumbling kind of feeling right now, like something's coming, but you don't know what it is and when.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a common, I think of it as a rumbling volcano getting ready to erupt. I feel like that's kind of the energy right now. And
Yeah.
try not to like react basically and be super scared about the unknown.
Yeah. The unknown. It's a real thing. I feel like
A real
I
thing.
feel like I'm just getting a little bit excited about the unknown these days. I used to be so, I mean, I'm still very afraid of it, but I guess I'm just excited that I feel like I've done a lot of work through the last few years of trying to
Yes,
just
you
be
have.
okay in the unknown. And so maybe I'm not excited about it, but I'm realizing that I'm functioning in the unknown. I'm not falling apart. I'm not like
Yeah.
panicking. I have my panic days or moments, but overall, I am
You
very
come out of it
functional.
so fast. You get back into
Yeah.
that like feminine receiving energy again.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I had a really great day yesterday. I did have a little bit of a dip the day before, and but it's all about giving yourself credit for coming out of it. Um, I loved something that was shared by one of the Olympians, Alyssa. It's one of the figure
I
skaters.
love Olympics.
I do too. I'm having so much fun watching the Olympics. But I loved what she shared, where she had kind of a little bit of a mess up in her short program in the team event. And it was like the very beginning of her routine. And you could visually see on her face how, like, pulled out of it she was for a second, and how like scared she was because she messed up her first jump, kind of she stumbled. And then she kind of got back in it, and she finished the routine, and she actually ended up getting a really great score for her team. And when she was being interviewed afterwards, she was like, I wish I had made that mistake. I wish I had been more perfect. But she was like, I have to give myself credit though, because she's like, me 4 years ago, if I had made that mistake in the beginning of a routine, I would have fallen apart. And she's like, the fact that I was able to get back on the horse and hold it together, she's like, that just shows me how much I've grown. Even though it wasn't perfect, it was like this beautiful her seeing the win in her
Yeah.
situation and the personal growth of like years ago, I wouldn't have been able to handle having an imperfect program. And today I can. I can still be proud of myself. I can, I don't know. I just thought it was so well said. And yeah, she is a baddie. Someone's saying that in the comments.
It's kind
So
of happening a lot in the Olympics this year. Lots of inspiring stories. Like people are messing up,
yeah.
and like Amber, what's her Amber Glenn kind of had a same thing happen. Like, oh my gosh, her routine, the Madonna. Did you watch that, Lindsay?
I'm actually watching that tonight. I like in the middle
Oh
of the
my.
morning short.
Okay, well, yeah, I won't tell you what happened then, but it's
Yeah.
just all it just gets you back out of your slump when you can watch the Olympics. Like I feel like Olympics help people get out of their like their spirals because
Yeah.
it re-inspires you again.
Yeah. Well, you see people rise to the occasion in every way. And even like, Ilya, I think his performance, he's the male figure skater that's known as the quad god.
Yeah,
Uh,
him. Yeah,
Even his reaction and his performance, like I cried watching him. It was heartbreaking to see his dream literally like slipping away
I know.
as he was performing, and it was like so heartbreaking, but at the same time he walked off the ice and you could tell he was full of regret, full of shock, and then he's like still there, he's still at the Olympics cheering his teammates on, he's getting ready to perform in the after exhibition, and he's like excited to be like, I'm going to show people what I can do. So even when it's a disaster, it just shows people you have the chance to rise. You have the chance over and over and over again in life. Maybe it might not be this Olympics, but you have the chance to react
It's
to
the
every
biggest stage in
situation.
the world. They have so much pressure on them. They need breath work. They need like a grounding. It's so much pressure. I can't even imagine. But
Yeah. Um, Anyways, it is such a cool thing to connect people, Ali is saying, and what a time we need that so badly right now. I think our country also really badly needs, that sense of like cheering for each other,
I
being a
know.
team, like, because of course, like you pick favorites from all over the world that you're excited to see, but at the end of the day, we're always a little bit extra excited when the Americans do
Yeah,
well, and like that sense of country pride is it's the good kind of pride, and we need that.
exactly. Yeah, I've been Michaela Schifrin won the gold today in slalom when she
Mm.
had a major fall and didn't think she was going to be here. It's like all these comebacks that are happening right now at the Olympics, it's so
Yeah.
some that like tried many years ago were nothing and then this time they finally got their gold.
Yeah. Okay, one last Olympic moment that I just loved so much. I loved the Japanese pairs couple. They were the favorite to win the gold. They've been, this was their last Olympics. I think it was their last Olympics, and this was their one. They've never gotten a medal before, so they were so excited. They were the overwhelming favorites, and in the short program, they had a huge mistake. Like,
Mhm.
she dropped out of a lift, which is the biggest point
Yeah.
getter, and it was that you could tell, like when they finished their routine, she literally like got down because he was on the floor, and she like lifted him off the ground, like it's okay, he was
Aw.
so devastated, and they were so far behind, and it was kind of that thing of like maybe they'll be able to get on the podium if they skate great in their second long
Uh-huh.
program.
Yeah.
Anyways, they skated the best they have literally ever skated. Like the commentators were like in shock of this like flawless performance. They got the best score by far they have ever gotten, and they won the freaking gold. And it
Oh
just
my
like,
gosh, yay.
but also it made me think, I was like, I don't think they would have skated that program in their second routine that was like literally like a program people will remember. It was so
Yeah.
flawless. And they just skated it with everything they had. And I don't think they would have skated it that way if
If
they
they
were in the
wouldn't,
lead. And
yeah,
if they hadn't fallen in that first.
coming a bit complacent or expecting of,
Yeah,
yeah.
just playing it a little safer. Like, we're in the lead.
Yeah.
Like, let's just
Yeah.
keep the lead. But they went out there and were like, we've got nothing to lose. We're gonna skate with our hearts. And it's like that was a memorable skate where instead of like they won the gold, it was like they touched everybody's hearts, and that wouldn't have happened if the like you always say, the bow sometimes has to be pulled backwards in order to shoot forwards. And that's what it made me
Mhm.
think of. I just was like, I just want to remember that every time I like get a parking ticket, like this is my
Oh,
little tiny pull backwards to, like, or like every time you're disappointed or like don't feel like you did your best or something doesn't go your way, you know, you never know what it's preparing you
you
for.
never know. You just don't know. Yeah, you don't know. We have to drop our expectations of the universe in a way, kind of, I think.
Yeah.
And let it just, gotta just keep surrendering.
Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, anybody
I
else want
see.
to share anything about maybe how have you felt in this last day or two as we've kind of switched from one year into a new year, into an eclipse, into a new moon? Like, some said they were crying. Like, how is everybody doing okay? Or is anyone feeling energized, tired?
Or like
Um,
a seed you're gonna plant maybe tonight.
yeah. Let me think. What seed do I
Is
want to
our
plant?
chats merged? Can you
I
merge
don't know
them?
if I always try to merge and a lot of time doesn't seem to work. Let me try it again.
I know. I feel like they like, I used to be able to do it, and now I'm like,
Well, you merge your chat. I just merged it. So
okay,
tell
we'll
me if it
see.
worked.
Yeah, who knows? It
But
doesn't
yeah,
matter. I
it
mean,
seems like it never works, but we'll fingers crossed. But
yeah,
yeah, maybe type in the chat if you have an intention that you want to set for this, this really awesome potent time of like a new moon so you can plant seeds. This eclipse season. But yeah, what do you want to manifest? What do you want to plant? Let's think about that.
yeah, and like even as the death cards right there, what are you letting go of? Like, what is finally freaking dying with this eclipse? You know?
Yes, I'm letting go of
Me
lack
too.
energy. Done with lack energy. Um, I'm inviting self-belief again. I was recently just today reading a book by Joe Dispenza, and he's talking all about like the energy of manifestation. And um it's like he shares these thoughts about how you can put anything into the quantum field and you can make your reality happen. And it's like, well, gosh, if what's wrong with me that like I can't do that, like, but it just made me think. I think that a lot of us, even though we may meditate or we may try to manifest these things, I think at the end of the day a lot of us don't actually believe we deserve it. We don't
I
think that
know. It's
we
the
don't
capacity that we have
it's
for it.
yes, we just don't have the capacity. And sometimes it's like, how could I ask for more because I'm so blessed? And like my
It's
career is
also
so.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, no, go
Sorry.
on.
I think it's also like gripping too much to it, like over manifesting and then not doing the most important part, which is letting it all go.
Yeah.
Like receiving and creating the capacity to actually let it in. That's, I think,
Hmm.
everyone's hardest thing. And I get it, you know?
Yeah. No, for sure.
By
So
the way, guys, if you donate to the Upside Fund, that would be awesome too. I always forget to always say that.
yeah. So anybody who donates to the Upside Fund, it goes towards paying people's medical bills. So thank you for that hot dog. Thank you for that bear playing a guitar. I saw some geese earlier that
Oh
were
yeah,
really
I'm not seeing
cute.
anything. Maybe
Some
that's why I'm like, hey.
The geese are back. I've never seen the geese before. They're awesome. I'm so bummed that the chat doesn't really work to merge.
I know, it's so
Ooh.
lame. I'm like, why?
We just had a harp play. There's a little chicken and an egg. So everybody, thank you for your donations. By the way, we'll have some cruise announcements soon of like some of the rest of the lineup. I won't be telling you right now, but can't wait
So
to
excited.
announce that. As you know, or most of you probably know that Abby's coming
But we're
back on
keeping that a
cruise.
secret.
So that's a secret though. That only you guys know that. And by the way, we have a nice big group today. Last
Yeah,
thing
we
before we
do.
draw cards, and thank you for putting your intentions in the chat. Who's here for the first time? We got a big number today. Um, and also if you are here for the first time, sorry, we just kind of chat usually at the beginning. It's kind of how we
Yeah, we
like
just
to warm
connect as a
up.
community.
Yeah, we connect, kind of see the vibe. Um, Ooh, people are saying they're coming to the show. Everybody says they love chatting. It doesn't seem like we have that many new people. So,
I love
excited to
it.
have our community here. I love you guys so much. And with that,
PJ's awesome.
I do see a lot of card hype. So let's do some
They
card
love the
reading.
cards. deep. Allie, you're so cute. Okay.
Thanks for the hearts.
Let's do who we're ready for the cards then, right?
Let's do it.
Thanks to everybody for coming. And I'm gonna, so if you guys aren't familiar with cards, it's just basically a message for the collective, which is all of us as community, and like a little yeah, message for all of us to consider or take it at and apply it to your life as you would like. It's just kind of fun. And I do it at the beginning and I do it at the end. So I'm going to ask these cards to suddenly transition into the Transcendence Collective, Lindsey Stirling. What does everybody need? Only love and light. And for the highest good of all. So, and the collective energy here. What do we need, guys? What is the forecast? Well, something turned around pretty fast. So I want to do like 3 cards for the first. It's another
Mm.
card. It's another card for this collective. Okay, we have a Pentacles card, which is usually good. And what is one more card for this group of lovely people? Transcendence Collective, Lindsey Stirling for all of us, me, Lindsay, and everybody. What is the final card that wants to come out? What is the message for all? Okay, please. Ugh, you guys.
Uh-oh.
No, it's okay. I'm gonna do one more. One more, please.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
Ugh. Looks like some of you guys are in your heads and going through a little bit of a tower moment a little bit right now. Don't take that as a negative thing. But I am gonna, nothing is meant to be negative. Just remember that. It's all here to just give us um like just a message on direction. None of it's negative though.
Mm.
So I'm just sick of pulling those types of cards. But then when I try to like put it back, it just comes back out again.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is the collective? I always like to use a little bit of chat, you guys, because it helps me. I'm not a trained tarot reader. Um, hold on one second. Yes? Nothing. You guys, hold on. You can sit right here. May you want to say hi? May you saying hi? She's having a moment.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
It's okay, honey. Everyone loves you. It's okay. Are you scared?
The power went out. That's kind of scary.
What? Just tell me really fast, and then I'll get on. Sorry, guys. Lindsay, if you want to.
Okay. So everybody, let's see. Oh, everybody's saying hi to May.
Okay, I'm
Um,
gonna do it. She's fine, but will you just?
are you sure you could take a minute?
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, I'll just chat with you for a second.
Mom things suddenly. She's crying, so.
Oh no. I sometimes need to call my mom when I'm crying, so moms are forever moms. Their job never ends. But I'm just reading your guys' comments. So yes, I'm here with Miss Luna. I'm glad it's not freezing. And let's see. I do think I will journal tonight after. It's been a minute since I've like written all my goals down and sometimes I also like to just oh Abby's back. I like to just like write down and like manifest
She's
things or
just gonna just sit with me for a bit. Okay.
okay.
Um. All right, guys. So we're all friends here. It's all good. We're good. Okay. So we got. I'm just gonna get the overall message. Ugh. And then 9 of Wands. Okay. So this is what we got here tonight. Um, Here we go. Sorry, my chat GBT is slower lately because I think it might be a little bit slower because of the weather slowing things down. Let's see. Okay, so all right. So the first card is saying you got to lay your burdens down. So we've been carrying too much as a collective. We have it's almost like we're taking too much responsibility for everything, almost like too empathetic. Does that make sense? So we need to like keep our energy more to ourselves because some of us on this call, and let me know if I'm correct, but some of us are feeling some burnout a little bit. A little bit of like, oh my gosh, like I'm tired. I want to sit down my burdens, right? I don't want to carry this anymore. But then what actually comes through after that is it's asking us actually to fully release the burdens, guys. So if you also have had a hard time like confronting the stuff inside of you and you're distracting yourself a little bit, this is asking you to let go of those distractive energy and just start putting one foot in front of the other and commit. Just commit to your new future, right? Committing this new moon energy. So some of you are having a little bit of like a structural shift and it's uncomfortable for you. Like you're not used like what we talked about with Lindsay, like the unknown energy is happening right now. And that is okay because that's where like possibility resides. And then finally, just tap into it's saying you need to be in your resilience. Stay strong because overall we're releasing overwhelming responsibilities and narrowing focus to what truly matters. A structural shift or sudden realization for some of you guys may occur, but it clears. This is basically a time of like we're not collapsing anymore. This is all about alignment and recalibration, and be okay with that. It's kind of a little bit of a free fall ish feeling right now during this eclipse season, I think. And at the end, I will pull another card just to kind of tie up the rest of this story going on tonight. So that's the reading, you guys. Does that resonate with anybody? So drop the heavy burdens.
Yeah.
Drop them.
There's a lot of heavy burdens going on right now, and I feel like in the last few days I've tried to get off social media quite a bit
Yeah.
because my
Yeah.
algorithm wasn't making me a better person. It was, and so I feel that, sometimes you've got to be like, this is something I can do my best to help, but I can't control it.
Yep.
We can't
Yep.
control this world right now.
We cannot.
So
So, yeah. Is
awesome.
it
Well, I feel a lot of people in the chat are saying that they are feeling that. So yeah.
good, guys? Well, we'll pull like we'll wrap up the story of the collective card reading after this, but let's get comfortable. I think what I want you to focus on is right, like my daughter. I'm going to use her for example. She has a little of the emotion, and it's like we get that volcano rumbling inside of us. And tonight it's just like, okay, we have this emotion. If you're feeling it tonight, or you're feeling like that overwhelming feeling, that emotion, let's use tonight's class as a way to just let it go. Like, let all of that go. And it's okay to feel whatever you're feeling. And then after this class, you're going to let it go. And then, like Lindsay said, you're going to maybe journal and really just commit, like those cards said, just commit to the next right action step for tomorrow. So, all right, here we go. And thanks for giving me grace a moment ago. I really appreciate it.
Of course. We love you. We appreciate you.
Most of you guys know May already on here anyway. So, okay. Let's do this. I want you all to close your eyes. And I want you to just feel the connection that you have to the earth. Feel your tailbone draw down, down, down. So make contact with the ground in some way. Some of you might be laying down, which is absolutely fine. And wherever you are, whether you're lying down or you're in your car, or you are sitting on the floor or on your bed, just in some way find connection to the ground. Some of you may even want to just touch the ground with your hands and just really feel how you are held by the stable earth. You are held by the stable earth. And if you're extra vulnerable tonight, you're extra emotional or extra scared, or maybe you have some anxiousness, I want you to feel as though the earth is even rising up a little bit higher to meet you where you are, meeting you. And then I want you to imagine, as your eyes are closed, that there is any burdens or heavy energies that you're holding, they are being lifted up off of your shoulders by this beautiful light. You're just handing over everything you cannot control. You're handing over those heavy burdens. Now I want you to take 3 reset breaths. So 3 breaths on your own, slowly in through the nose and out through the mouth on your own. And every time you exhale, you feel more at ease within yourself. You feel more in your body. And at the end of that 3rd breath, I just want you to take a moment. This is called Yoga Nidra. It's just guided meditation on specific parts of your body. It also helps get you out of spiraling thoughts or anxiety. I want you to focus your attention for a moment on the fingertips of your right hand. And now I want you to focus on the fingertips of your left hand. Now I want you to focus on the tips of your toes. Now focus on the tip of your nose. Even focus on your eyelashes. The middle of your forehead. And And to even help you strengthen these visualization muscles, for a moment, I want you to focus on a fire horse running down the beach. What does this horse look like? Now I want you to see yourself on this horse. This horse comes to pick you up and you are ready to go. You're committed. See yourself on this horse galloping down the beach. The wind is in your hair. You've released the burdens and you feel liberated. Notice the hoofs hitting the sand and the color of the white sandy beach with the blue turquoise water and the smell of salt water brushing your skin. And above you is a blue sky and white puffy clouds. Now, in this moment, as you're riding on this horse, I want you to tell the horse what you're calling in this eclipse season, as though you're literally leaning down and whispering in its ears. Tell this horse what you're ready for. And now I want you to take a deep breath in and feel the coolness of the breath as it moves through your nasal cavity. Feel the temperature of that breath and then the warmth of the exhale as you let go. And just tell your body that you are ready. So that was a bit of a guided meditation that I hope you guys all liked. We're going to start to move into some breath work. Did you guys like that a little bit? Hopefully it got you into a better, more grounded place. You got to see your fire horse for this new lunar new year. So inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. In, out. Sit, out. Some of you may want to place your hands on your belly and breathe in, and then out. Closing your eyes, you can still visualize that you're on this horse. It's New Year, this horse is taking you. Keep breathing. Move your body if you'd like to, like Lindsey is. In, out, in, out. Sit, sit, out, in, out, sit, out, in, out. Just keep on going, even if I'm not cueing the breath. Keep on moving in a loving way, in a gentle way, in a softer way, and let that movement represent growing your capacity to receive. Sit, let it all out. Receive, and then let go. Receive, and then let go. Just keep on going. In, let it all out. Sit, in, out. In, out. In, out. Out. In, out. Belly, let it go. In, out. Receive, let go. In, out. 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 Good job, you guys. One more. Now, what I want you guys to do is I want you to, for a moment, just kind of bounce out your shoulders or any of those like heavy burdens, right, that you're still letting go of. And throughout this practice tonight, as your eyes are closed, I really do want you to practice those visualization skills as much as you can. We're going to move into our next breath. We're going to move into surrender, okay? We're going to do arm night tonight. So we're going to have you sit up nice and tall. We're going to do up and down with your arms like Lindsey is doing. Full in breath, push the belly out. Exhale, pull it in. Just like that. You can go slow, you can go fast. Get the breath into the belly. Push the belly out on the inhale, exhale. As you push the air out, pull the belly in. Just like that. Good job. Eyes closed. Visualize. Visualize. What are those dreams that you're calling in? Good job. Keep going. 1 more minute. Everybody commit. Let this represent the commitment to your dreams, to tomorrow, right? Remember the letting go, then the commitment, the letting go of the burdens. On the exhale, the commitment on the arms up. Commit, commit. Yes, you got it. Halfway there. That minute. 30 more seconds. 15 seconds. Commit. All right, you can drop your arms. You can let that go. Take another just full inhale and exhale. Let go again. Every exhale tonight should represent the releasing of what the burdens, right? The heaviness. Shake it out again if you want. Shake out your hips if you want to. Whatever you need to. Maybe even if you need to feel more alive, you can even rub your hands together. That always helps in certain circumstances as well. Just kind of shaking it out, getting lighter and lighter every moment because the body likes to let go of this energy that's you're carrying in these ways. Okay, I love this song very much. Okay, maybe you start moving your body as though you literally are in it, taking up space energetically in your body. In, out. In, out. Mouth, mouth, let it go. Belly, belly. Like that. In, out. In, out. Now, keep moving and breathing. In, out. So combining the breath to movement. In, out. In, out. In, out. Good. Yes. Take up more space in your own space right now. See your light shining brighter outside of you. In, out. As your eyes are closed, see your light being exposed now. Nothing's distracting you anymore. You're not avoiding your purpose. Yes. In, out. Your light is growing with every breath. In, out. In, out. Yes. All of Lindsey's songs are around 3 minutes to 4. So you just always know the breath is going to be around that amount of time, okay? Yes. Your light is bright. Keep on going. In, out. Feel the temperature of the breath as it moves into you. Feel your sensory lighting up. In, out. In, out. In, out. In. Let that emotion out. Let those heavy burdens out. Lightening your load. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let that go. Maybe even do a long sigh. Maybe shake it out a little bit. What's the meaning of that song, Lindsay? Kintsugi? Kintsugi?
Um, Kintsugi. So the fans actually really love this concept. A lot of them talked about it in the comments when I released this song. Kintsugi is the Japanese style of pottery where they take broken pottery and they glue it back together, but they use gold
Oh,
to glue it back together. I actually have one upstairs. I'll bring it next time. But and so the idea is that by being broken, a lot of times people think something is useless or it's broken beyond repair, but kintsugi shows that it's actually the cracks that make you unique. Like when something becomes kintsugi, it's 100% unique. Suddenly it could have been a basic piece of,
wow.
china from, Target. It could have been cut from Target, but suddenly it's not one of, millions. It now becomes one in a million because there's nothing like it. Also, it becomes stronger because now that it's been put together with glue
Wow.
of, and gold, that substance is actually stronger than glass. So it makes it stronger than it was before. It makes it unique. And it's like all
Wow.
of us having the empathy that we have and the value we have because of our cracks, not in spite of them.
That's amazing. I didn't even know that. So think of it as like all of your guys's cracks, the light is now getting coming out of it and like getting brighter as you're breathing, right? Like moving the breath out of those little cracks. So, okay, we have time for one more breath song. Weirdly, like I can't believe how fast this went. So, we're going to do Purpose. And I think tonight I want to do 2 breaths in one. This one. So, do this with like purpose. Into the nose, out to the teeth. Into the nose, out to the teeth. You are committing, right? This whole idea that we're committing now and we're letting go, but we are committing. We're on that wild stallion. Okay? It's taking you down that new runway. Eyes are closed. Keep going. Keep going. Elbows into your rib cage. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your focus on your commitment, your alignments, your dreams. Yes. A few more here. One more. And then let it go. Maybe sigh out your mouth. Maybe, bounce your shoulders. Wiggle it out. Hands to shoulders. Ready? In and out. Keep your hips stable. Keep your spine tall. And the movement is mostly coming through the upper spine. In and out. Yes. In and out. Gently turning that spine of yours, letting go. Eyes closed. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let that go. You're gonna go up and out. So in Yes. Up and out. In, out. Yes. Clearing out your energy, making room, creating space. Yes. Up, out. Up, out. Yes. Keep going. Keep going. All right, I decided, okay, let that go, guys. You can come out of that. We're going to do one more breath song because we have to. Okay. Maybe again, jiggle it out. I like to kind of just give the body permission to keep letting go in between breaths and keep recalibrating, right? We brought up the word recalibration tonight. Just kind of like, okay, I'm aligning higher. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling more embodied. One more song. We're going to play the arena because you know what? A lot of us are in the arena right now more than ever. We're scared. I don't know if this song is about that, but it just reminds me of being in the arena in life. And sometimes it can be hard. You're not in the cheap seats. Ready? In, in, out. Sit, sit, out. Belly, heart, head, out. Inhale, in. Yes, so I want you all to try to keep up with that pace. Okay? In, out. Belly. Yep. And then move your body if you want to. You may go a little bit over tonight, but let's finish with a bang. In, out, sit, 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 out, in, out. Belly, heart, head, out. Belly, heart, head, out. I want you to let all of your emotions come up to the surface. Let those little inner rumblings be known, and then you can just let it go with every exhale. Feel it. Feel your body. In, out. Sit, 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 out. In. Feel those emotions. All of them. In, out. You're on that beautiful fire horse running down the beach or on your launch pad and your runway. Yes, you guys, feel it in your body. Feel it in your body. Keep going. Belly, heart, head, out. In, out. This is an amazing song. Come on, keep on going. Don't give up on your dreams. Regain that self-belief right now. Even a little bit delusional, that's okay. In, out, in, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. Okay, let that go. Let that go. That was a good one. That was a good one. That's good fire horse energy.
Yeah, riding
That,
into the sunset.
that's a good one. Okay, so as you guys, I just want you to take 2 minutes. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Full breath in through your nose. Full exhale out your mouth. I want you to try to hold your breath for 20 seconds with me. This represents the surrender. You're getting off your horse. You've given your horse your dreams, and your horse is riding off in the sunset with them, promising to return them in a beautiful package. Trust. Inhale, take a deep breath in through your nose, fill all the way up. Take 2 sips in. If you're pregnant, please don't do this. And then I want you to squeeze. Squeeze, 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 like you're literally cinching up your entire spine like a zipper, right? Or you're squeezing the last bit of your 2025, early 2026 journey out of you. Lifting up out of you. Squeeze to the top of your head. Keep holding, keep holding. Thanks for the duck. And then I want you to blow it out like you've never blown it out before. All right, sit with that for a moment. Be in this new present place in gratitude. Some of you feel like you are a little lonely today or in your life. You're feeling like, again, you're in that arena on your own. This would be also a good time to just like maybe even wrap your arms around yourself and just be like, you know what? We're doing a great job. Give yourself that kind of acknowledgement, self love. Like, we don't always realize what giving yourself your own hug can like do for you, and just like, oh my gosh, like I'm so proud of you. So there you have it, you guys. Give your guys give yourself grace. I think I think really what it comes down to is just like let go of the heavy burdens, recalibrate and commit tonight. Whoever did the ducks while we were doing the breath though made May laugh, so you got her out of her funk. She was
Oh,
laughing at the ducks.
that's funny. Hey, thanks for sending the ducks. I do like
Yeah,
the ducks. Yeah, I've never
was
seen those
like
before.
"Wah," in the middle, in the middle of the meditation. It was cute.
Oh,
Anyway,
that's so cool. Thank you, Abby. Thanks everybody for being here. And thanks for all these really fun gifts people are sending. We just had some Chinese lanterns go by. We've had ducks. We've had guitars played by bears. We've had hearts. Oh my gosh, donuts, Saturns, planets, stars. Thank you, thank you. I love you guys again. All the donations go to charity. It all goes to the Upside Fund, paying for people's medical bills, helping people get their medical debt eliminated. Oh, someone just proposed. Thank you very much. And more hearts. Thank you so much for the snowball, Jess. Um, and yeah, I love you all.
do
Pizza.
you want me to do one more
Let's
card
do
just to
one more
wrap it up?
card reading, and then I have a question. Oh, the star card.
Yeah. So think about it this way. Um, release the burdens, let go of your distractions, recalibrate, recommit, because you're manifesting your biggest stage, like your biggest dreams or whatever it is, like alignment. Think alignment with that one.
Awesome. I love it. That's one of my favorite cards is the star card. Dreams are coming.
Oh, and by the way, before Lindsay ends the call with like whatever you have to say on the cruise, I feel like I can say this. The way I'm gonna do a little bit different this year is I'm gonna do 8 sessions and half of them are gonna be all Lindsay's music this year and mix in a
Oh.
really cool way. So yeah, I'm gonna do Lindsay themed yoga and breathwork on all
Oh,
of. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. So I'm
that is
excited.
so fun. I love that.
Yeah. Anyway,
Um, awesome. Okay, I just had a question for the group. If I was going to like I'm thinking about making another music video soon, and so it would be to the Duality album, one of the songs, and I'm wondering which one you guys would want to hear out of these options. Oh, people are already putting them in. I guess I'll see what you guys just say first. But I'll tell you the ones that I am thinking about. Firefly Alley, Kintsugi, um, Serenity Found.
that one. Serenity Found is my vote. There's something
Oh, or
about that.
Untamed, or Untamed. Okay, you guys have I ruined that. So I'm seeing a lot of Serenity Found. I'm seeing some Firefly Alley. Actually, a lot of Firefly Alley.
I mean,
I
they'd
think
all be good.
mostly I feel like Serenity Found is the biggest one, and then maybe Firefly after that.
Well, my thing, I think you should make something like with meditative with it, like something that's gonna like
Mm.
get people in a meditative state, you know?
Yes,
Because that is like the meditation song, I feel.
it is. Serenity Found. Okay. Also, I'm seeing a lot of Kintsugi.
I know, and then now no, I mean the meaning of that is beautiful. I mean, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, at first everybody was like Firefly Alley, and then I saw lots of Serenity Found, and then in the end I was seeing a lot of Kintsugi. But anyways,
Chris is
will-
saying over here on DJ Dawson's feed, Serenity Found is winning.
thank you for the update over there. We got two streams going. Awesome. Well, appreciate you. Wow, we had a nice group today. We had almost over 100 people almost the whole time. So
Yay, you guys, that's so
yeah.
great.
Again, thank you for being here. Thanks for committing to yourself and doing something for yourself and for your spirit, your soul. I'm a huge believer that when you do that, we are able to give back to other people more.
I
Feeding
agree.
ourselves is the best way to feed the world. So love you all, and I hope you have a magical.
Okay, I can't hear her anymore. Oh, there you go.
Sorry, anyways, something happened. But I was
That's
saying
okay.
maybe journal a little bit tonight with this new moon energy. But until next week, sayonara, peeps.
Sayonara, guys.
Okay,
Bye. See
bye.
ya. Bye.